empanadas are divine. Not in Queens, but divine.
Where? In the BX?
Downtown somewhere.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
downtown. So, New York City is home to one of the largest LGBTQ plus communities in the entire world, and one organization has been empowering that community for 4 decades.
Yeah, it's called The Center, and it was created in the wake of the 1969 Stonewall riots and was officially established in 1983. It offers support for LGBTQ plus individuals 7 days a week in the gorgeous West Village. And tonight, The Center hosts a one-of-a-kind dinner with top leaders in fashion, design, and the arts. Sounds fabulous.
It is.
It's called Fashion Centered, and joining us with all the juicy details is the co-chair and founder of Fashion Center, Dorothy Berwin. Thank you for being here.
Herself a fashion plate.
Look at this.
Thank you so much. Not really. I'm actually about to go on a film set, so I'm sort of a bit upside down. But I want to say, first of all, thank you both so much for asking me to come and represent Fashion Centered, because the LGBT Center on West 13th Street in New York is such a storied New York institution. It has all the heart, soul, bustle, wildness, kindness of the best of New York.
The best.
And this particular organization that we set up called Fashion Centered, I don't know if you want me to share with you briefly.
Well, yeah, tell us, because when we got this idea, we were very intrigued because it felt like a one-of-a-kind institution, organization doing work on behalf of often marginalized communities, and we love shining a light on that type of work.
Thank you.
So start from the beginning, if you could.
I would love to.
It started, and here you are.
So about 10 years ago, my then partner and I were invited to the centers. They have a big women's event every April, and we went. And I had remembered that many years before, when I was shooting a movie in New York, I had swung by there and found the people very hospitable and had completely forgotten about it. We went to this huge dinner, and I was super impressed and thought, actually, I need to go on the board. So I asked for
I need to get on the board.
I need to be on the board.
Who do I talk to?
I need to go on the board and help them. So I asked for a tour, and when I was touring the actual building, I was shown the most incredible work of art by the extraordinary Keith Haring. And the way I'd like to describe it is apparently not what I'm allowed to say on television, but shall we just say that it's extremely phallic.
Is that
right? And it is an explosion of gay male sex, literally. And it's a whole drawing that he did in the men's then loo.
Okay.
In the loo.
And this was in the center.
In the center, that he did during the height of
And you
the
were
AIDS
like, I'm sold.
crisis, to celebrate, in a way, gay male sex.
Sure.
And it's incredibly touching, and it was desperately in need of disrepair.
Okay.
So I went back full of inspiration to my then partner, and I said, we need to raise money to repair the Keith Haring bathroom. And we had an event and invite all sorts of friends in the art world, and we realized that the art world did not really know and support the centre.
The centre. They had no idea where it was.
Not really.
What was happening? Or what was happening in the loo.
Exactly. Well, they were kind of amazed. Yeah. So then from that, we had a dinner where we specifically invited the art world, very sort of carefully chosen to try and get them involved. And what was very interesting is in that evening there were 3 friends who were mine from the fashion world, because I don't work in fashion.
Okay.
And the only people who came forward to say we want to be involved were the 3 friends in fashion. And we set up a committee with the wonderful Glenda Testone, who's the executive, the executive director, and we called it Fashion Centered, and that was 10 years ago.
And here we are 10 years ago, and now it's the hardest ticket.
The hardest ticket to get.
But you got to know Dorothy or someone else.
Hold on, there's
no, the thing that's really interesting is, unlike most of the other galas, which I've been to many in New York, this is not a ticket that you pay for.
Oh.
This is an invitation only. We do wonderful long tables, like a kind of Sicilian wedding.
Oh, sure.
Oh my gosh.
And, yes, and Peter Spelliapolos, who used to be the chief designer for Donna Karan, he designs it.
Look at this. Look at this.
This is
okay,
the
wait.
table.
So who are some of the? Give us
some of these
names.
heavy hitters?
Mark Jacobs,
excuse you.
Vera Wang,
excuse you.
Isaac Mizrahi's been an incredible supporter. Brooke Garber-Neidig, the wonderful jeweler, has been a wonderful supporter. Michael Kors Foundation's been extraordinary.
Wow.
Really, really extraordinary. Victor Glamour, who's the wonderful fashion designer, young, very, very talented, is one of the new co-chairs.
Okay.
And every year, we raise money for a new or emerging program at the LGBT Centre that needs extra support.
Look at this. Now, do you serve food, actual food at this?
Oh my God, we have the most delicious.
Okay, thank goodness.
Sometimes you go to a gala and you leave
you're
hungry.
very welcome to come. No, you will not be hungry.
I've been to galas where I leave and I go get a slice of pizza.
Yeah. No, you'll never be hungry at my house, and you'll never be hungry after this, because there's a wonderful guy called Rick Colon who used to go there, and Rick has got a heart of gold, and he brings in all the most good-looking waiters you've ever seen.
Of course. I feel like I would not know what to do with myself.
No, they are so good-looking, it's like a joke. And we decided years ago that they were going to be sort of James Dean, so they wear blue jeans and white T-shirt.
Oh, my gosh.
And they're super nice, but the most important thing that I want to say is that the centre has really a heart of gold. It's about community, it's about the arts, it's about diversity, it's about justice, it's about inclusion, it's about connection, and it's about support.
Yeah.
And in my speeches there over the years, the thing I end up saying, which is always really touches me the most, is that whatever you give to the centre, whether it be money or time or energy or introductions, it gives you back times 10.
I bet.
Oh.
I bet.
And now, so it's not open to the public, this event, but you mentioned giving. How can those of us who are not there for the extravagance help?
Yeah. Oh, good
get
question.
Involved?
Yeah. So you could either you go on the website is extraordinary. It explains a lot of all the different programs, all the different opportunities, and they have an absolute clear place where you can make donations. Okay. You can also go there. The centre's always super friendly. There's a really nice coffee shop as you walk in.
There you go.
It's a great part of the town in the West Village.
That's what I was going to say. So it's in
anyone
the West
can
Village,
walk in.
And it's anyone. It's open to the public.
Anyone can walk in. It's open like from 9 o'clock in the a.m. till 10 o'clock at night.
There you go.
They have AA groups, Al-Anon groups, recovery groups. They have youth program. They have a lot of arts programmings. A friend of mine just showed her film there, Monica. Really interesting new film that's come out that's been getting a lot of press. They have a very wide range of services.
Something for everybody. Before we let you go, we just want to mention that since it began, the event has raised more than $2 million in funds.
Yes.
No small feat.
No, and indirectly, I would say more than that.
Look at you.
But we need more. They still need more because, honestly, once a certain person got elected X number of years ago, the
funds for
number of people who were going to the centre increased dramatically.
Sure. Well, Lady Dorothy, it has been a pleasure.
Thank you for being so
We know you're
supportive.
jetting off of here. You're going to a movie set.
A million and one things to do. Then she's got to get ready for tonight.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very, very much.
And thank you
it was
for the
a
work
pleasure.
you do.
Thank you. It was really a pleasure. Thanks for the support. It means a lot.
Of course, always. And if you or someone you know may be interested in the center's resources, check out gaycenter.org.
.org.
There it is.
Okay.
Oh, Archie.